What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway.
Wow. What's the guys on?
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
I'd have been calling you in the middle of saying it like, who the fuck left this motherfucking Jonah here? Hey, boy, love.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for space. It's Martin. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got a right route. Okay, I'm going to throw the football now and get back in shotgun. Forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The play-action fake. Now improvising. Did the work himself. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
If you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Breaks into the open.
That's good shit. That's good shit. Good shit. Man to man, you made a move on me. That's good shit.
Touchdown, Penn State.
Okay.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there. A difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Quick pass to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Looking to throw, it's Russell. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the inside give. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
Yeah, they're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Might be calling a hot route. 3rd down play from the gun. It's complete. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into 4th down.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown and face the grab past the marker. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating.
Yeah, he said he outside.
So that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to pass, it's Russell. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust.
Touchdown Tide! Quick strike through the air for the score.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Hello?
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
Oh, no, I ain't know. I thought it was hung up. So you did everything I said. You said all right, coming. Oh, damn, my bad. I put the phone down. Yeah, what you said? Hey, go ahead, though.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football.
I thought he was gone.
Get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Oh, he wants it all. And that's going to be in.
Well, I am.
Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, there's something you don't see very often. Quarterback overthrowing that guy with his type of speed. There aren't a lot of dudes that have the arm talent to overthrow him, but somehow we just saw it happen right there.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off.
I'm on the phone now. Did you? How I'm on the phone? Hello? Yeah, I'm on the phone now.
Getting set on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Gonzalez. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
Defense is about getting the guy on the ground, holding on for dear life. It's hard, I know, with so much speed on the outside, but you got to get that guy on the ground.
Like
and you miss one tackle, next thing you know, all that extra yardage is killing your defense.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield.
Well, I just thought I told you niggas that. So I ain't know you was trying to be on the phone and stay on the phone and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I thought you hung up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Oh, hold on.
This guy is one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, but you have to know when the play is over. And that time, just trying to do too much, trying to make too many people miss, reversing field, counting on that speed to be able to outrun the defense. But they figure it out, and they start taking away the angles. They're inevitably able to get to him and bring him down for a massive loss.
That's so can you. You got to do some tree now.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line.
Send him the legs.
Right side. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first.
I thought it sounded like you said you was gonna cash out me. Cause that's how we used to do it. So I maybe might.
We've got a good one going here.
My bad. I'm tripping, maybe.
Rolling here in the second.
Like.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to throw, it's Russell. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the 1st down.
That's caught. It's Williams. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
One of the things that really impressed impresses me about this receiving group is they're physical receivers. They can break tackles. They don't just go down as soon as someone gets close to them. These guys are always fighting for extra yards.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Might be changing the route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Scott. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Russell. The short hands, it's Price. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Price. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Alabama pushing the tempo. They go to the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch
right out the way.
Denmark. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick because of the hit, incomplete pass.
A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And that's just excellent coverage. They cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Here's the pressure. He's got an open man. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
Fires to the right. Another incompletion on third down.
So after that incompletion, fourth down, you've got to hold serve if you're this offense, right? Both offenses up and down the field. The opponent scored twice. You scored a touchdown on your first drive. I think you got to go for it here because right now nobody's playing defense, and this game very easily could come down to which team has the ball last.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this league, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense covering it up
the ball.
and not letting the offense get it back.
Ball.
It's a turnover. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback moving. Oh, better look out. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. And the Nittany Lions in the hurry up. to the air on first down. Just not quite able to make
he dropped that.
Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game.
That's some good bump, though, bro.
If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
I got better.
Got it in the middle. It's Martin. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Looking down the middle, and they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really wrap.
He's going for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it.
He's going to score if you ain't get that.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pen him deep. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Fighting off the defender.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Going downfield for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Snagged in the middle. It's Price. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Red pass hits complete. Turning it on.
Bam!
26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense.
Damn. Fell down and fucking called it.
That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Try to double dip real quick, you know.
Kick it off to start the second half.
Get at least 3, then come and get another 7 or 3.
Bringing it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Play action on first down. Buys a little time. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
Good day.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception.
Go get that.
Offense scoops it up and still going. I don't know if luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Denmark. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Starting to feel a little pressure.
Let's take that read away. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. Grabbed over
Come
the middle,
on,
it's Ivy.
man.
Oh, he's
Come
got
on.
some space. Well, they just drained all the suspense out
The
of the
theme
fourth
of it,
down
everybody but
conversion,
him.
moving the chains easily.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't get it done.
Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be second down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. The give on the inside. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. It's complete to the left. That
Go
throw
get that.
catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's
Good
got
job.
great
Good
vision
job.
and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So that drive covered just 44 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Pull it on the read. Slithers into space. Got the first down and more. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Takes a handoff. It's Young. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Quarterback making checks. To the ground. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Now he's looking to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Oh my God.
Hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions.
There he goes. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
Pressure coming. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd down, going up top. He'll pull it down and run. The offense
It was smack his ass.
to get that ball back.
Ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Reynolds. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
Back to throw, it's Russell. Floats it out in space. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Making side adjustments here. Leaves it with the running back.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught on the outside. It's
early.
And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of
That's wide
scrimmage.
open.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Using his feet. Got enough space.
Good call. Good call. Call, coach.
And 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a
They don't know who
drive
yet.
score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Martin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a little space. And the ball slipped out. Bounced right back to them.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Rush is on him. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him. And he gets the sack.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Looking for a huge play. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. The 30. And a big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20.
And that's That's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. He is... nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Backing up and backing up on the first two plays, now to try to throw it and drive on third down. Dropping back, it's Russell. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think at this time you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's third and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Rides the back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything.
Touchdown, Bama! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. quickly out to the tight end. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. They're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed